Hello people, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. My video for today is Men of the Bible series and the case study is John. Yes, I'll take you through the life of Apostle John, uh, his background, his accomplishments, his contributes, and how he died. And it goes like this. Uh, James and John were the sons of Zebedee, who was a fisherman, and Salome. Yes, and James and John were among the first disciples called by Jesus Christ. So when before Jesus called both James and John, they were involved in fishing, and when Jesus Christ called them, he found them catching fish, and he told them, "Come, come and follow me. You will become fishers of men." And so they went with Jesus. They said goodbye to their father and mother, Zebedee and Salome. Yes, and with Saint Peter, both James and John and the other disciples formed a nucleus of intimate disciples. Yeah, and I'll take you through the accomplishments of John, and they go like this. John held an authoritative position in the early church, shown by his visit with St. Peter to lay hands on the new converts. So John and the other disciples, after Jesus Christ ascended into heaven, they took part in converting people into Christianity. They preached the gospel of salvation to the Jews and to the Gentiles, and they lay hands on those that were sick, and many souls were converted into Christ because of their effort in preaching the word of God. And I'll take you through the contributes of John, and it goes like this. John is the author of the three letters, that is First John, Second John, Third John, and he also wrote the fourth biblical narrative of the gospel. That is, he was the author of the Gospel of John, and he also wrote the book of Revelation. Yes, and I'll take you through how John the Apostle died, and it goes like this. According to theologian Tertullian, according to theologian Tertullian, John was plunged into boiling oil, but he miraculously escaped. So John faced a lot of persecution, but he didn't die. He was boiled. He was put into boiling oil by his persecutors, but miraculously he escaped. He didn't die of that torment. And according to the Acts of John, the apostle dies, but uh, later traditions assume that he ascended into heaven, and his grave is at Ephesus, meaning that John the Apostle was not killed, but he died of old age. He lived up to 100 years, and he died. Yeah. Hope you've learned something from the Men of the Bible series, that is John. If you've learned something from this video, and if you want to add comments, comment down below, and bye.